Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
According to statistics, overall, men prefer less attractive women versus highly attractive women. And I'm talking about like who they want to marry. They would prefer to marry a less attractive woman versus a highly attractive woman. Is this true? And if so, why? I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive woman to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions.
Stupid son of a... I can't stand a dumb motherfucker, man.
You stupid.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. I never thought I would be doing a video about this, man. Of all things, man. I don't even recall ever doing a video about this before. I've kind of like touched on the topic here and there, but I don't think I've done like a complete whole video about this because supposedly this woman in particular, she is in her feelings about this study or stats or whatever that they came across recently that is telling them this. And men have actually been trying to tell women this. I remember Kevin Samuel specifically saying men will happily go down on looks for cooperation and submissiveness. That really, really gets under women's skin. It's almost as if like they kind of got this attitude like, hey, you should put up with X, Y, and Z because I'm more attractive. But then these are the same women that'll sit over here and say, just because he makes X amount of money doesn't mean I should have to put up with X, Y, and Z. So the shit goes both ways. I've even seen some women say they don't even want to deal with a man of that caliber because they know they're going to have to share him. But, you know, as always, women don't want to give men the same grace that they expect us to give them. Anyway, before I go on a long rant, let's go ahead and get into this video. And it was a couple of brothers that reacted to her as well, which I'm not surprised.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive woman to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be able to do certain things and you not being able to say anything about it to them. Okay. In their mind, they think to themselves that if I date a less attractive person, I can get away with more. They won't be as demanding. They'll be more peaceful. When in reality, so many men give women the chaos. They are the ones that bring the chaos. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to see their actions. They don't want their fragile ego to be hurt because they have been propped up their entire lives by society. And when a woman calls them out for their behavior, they don't like it. So instead, this is how black and white they think. Well, if I go for someone easier and who demands less, which is someone that's less attractive, she won't need so much from me. And they would rather do that than own up to their mistakes and actually change as a man. They would go for someone that they're less attracted to because they don't want to change who they are. That is how black and white they think. They won't even go for even like the person that they're ideally more physically attracted to. They will be with someone less attractive just because that they will put up with more, because these men want to be able to get away with cheating. They want to be able to get away with going to strip clubs. They want to be able to get away with a lot more behavior with someone who won't demand as much because it's easier. It's just simply easier with how these men want to date these days. So it's really wild how these men are thinking. Don't even know how to go about it, honestly, anymore. Men cease to amaze me every single day.
I tell you, man, this just go to show you women really do not listen, bro. They really do not listen. I'm really getting sick and tired of this narrative of, oh, men only want to deal with less attractive women or they only want to deal with a certain type of woman because they want to be able to get away with this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something right now. There are men out there that women will happily share. Okay, so let's throw that out the window. If you ask most men this question, it's going to be because the women are more tolerable, more thoughtful, more giving. Um, they actually give a fuck. They don't feel entitled and feel like they don't have to do anything just because of how they look. I mean, like you've literally got women on this very same app that this woman is trying to talk shit on, literally saying that they're too pretty to do anything. They're too pretty to work. They're too pretty to do this, that, and the third. But then you gonna turn around and have the nerve to make this fucking video. Really? I've never seen a video of a man saying, I'm too attractive to do X, Y, and Z for a woman. I've never seen it. I've seen plenty of women make videos like that though. So with that being said, I don't know how the hell you could have possibly came to this conclusion. Or more than likely, you probably haven't come across those videos. Well, what a shocker. Let's see what the other brothers had to say about this shit.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
Are they lying? Are they lying? Look at all the beautiful bitches on here. What they say? Oh, I want a man to come here and pay all my bills. I can't do 50. You know what I mean? I can't do 50-50. See what I'm saying? It's all 100. And 100, you think it's 100? No, 100 on his side only. Oh, I want him to take me, to a 5-star restaurant or 4-star restaurant. See what I'm saying? On a first date. But I also realized that when you in shit, it also helps you fellas. I don't know if you know, but I've never been shit and I will never be shit. And when I say I will never be shit, I'm not talking about financials. When it comes to relationships and carrying and, catering, I'm not doing none of that shit. And it helps and it works. All the men that I care right now, they stressing. Stay woke.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be able to do certain things. These men want to be able to get away with cheating. They want to be able to get away with going to strip clubs.
This is just how I know that there's such a disconnect when it comes to dating nowadays. She goes on like a 2-minute rant about how men are dating less attractive women because they're easier to manipulate, I guess, and I guess easier to treat poorly, which is crazy because I don't believe men are doing that. Me personally, I wouldn't date someone that I'm not extremely attracted to, so I can't personally speak on that. But I think you're getting the less attractive, easier thing mixed up with your crazy ideology. Because 9 times out of 10, those extremely attractive women that are demanding too much are usually the ones that are always posting on social media, posting thirst traps, going to bars, going to clubs to get hit on, like doing those things, and men don't really want to date a woman that does stuff like that. Typically, the less attractive women don't do things like that. So, you saying that men want to date less attractive women because they want to cheat on them is insane. It's because those women will give us peace, okay? Those aren't the women that we have to worry about 1,000 people in their DMs and them messaging back somebody that's got a fucking blue check mark on them because they're so beautiful. And I'm not even saying ugly women. I'm saying like the average, like 7.5, 8 maybe. Like those are the women most men are trying to go for because they know they're not going to give them as much of a headache. Not because they want to go to strip clubs and cheat on them. Most men that I know, don't even go to strip clubs. Like, I'm 32. I think the last time I went to a strip club was when I was 19. So you, ma'am, are extremely delusional and probably need to reevaluate how you view men, because nothing that you said was accurate at all.
There are a lot of really attractive men who choose to date objectively unattractive women, and it's because unattractive women, and yes, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but you know what I'm talking about. Unattractive women are less risky. Even if this man had a beautiful woman who was not a hoe, who was super loyal and faithful and was like, here's my phone code. Some men cannot handle it when a beautiful woman gets attention from other men. It makes them feel very insecure. It makes them worried that she's going to leave them. And so dating a woman who is less attractive is just more risk averse, and it feels more safe. And it makes these men feel like they have a leg up too, because a lot of them think, oh, well, this woman's never going to find better than me. I know that's kind of messed up to say, but that is the mentality. And I know that because I coach a lot of guys. Anyways, if you were wondering, now you know. Bye.
But did you come to that conclusion yourself and just assumed it? Or did the guys that you coach actually tell you that verbatim? My gut tells me you just came to that conclusion. And I guess I could say this right now. Any man that is getting coached by her about women, run. If y'all seen, because I recognize her, but I don't know her name. If y'all were to see any of the other content that she's uploaded, and I think she's actually been on Fresh and Fit, which is ironic because that's what the next clip is, because I want to show you guys that. Bruh, y'all men ain't got no business getting coached by that woman, bruh. She is going to lead y'all down a very, very bad path. I'm just saying, based on what I've seen of her content, because I recognize her. Yeah, y'all wasting y'all money and y'all time with her. Let's keep it moving.
Women can afford to be useless. Men can't. Women can absolutely be useless in a relationship and still get by. Men can't. If a woman's beautiful enough, where do you think the whole ditzy, blonde, bimbo, where does that come from? It's a stereotype that's etched in reality. Women that tend to be beautiful tend to be useless. But men, on the other hand, no matter how handsome you are, you still can't be useless. You have to do something. Your looks are not going to take you as far as a man. We're not getting into clubs for free no matter how handsome we are. We're not going to get anything paid for us no matter how handsome we are. And if it does happen, it's far and few between. We can't make a living off it. As a woman, though, you're beautiful. You can make a living off that and still be a bimbo. So when a woman's bisexual, what that really means is I'm okay with dating women and men, but I'm still going to hold men to their traditional standards versus women like, it's just fun. Yeah. Because women can be fairly useless in a relationship and still get far.
Did anybody else notice how that woman laughed when Myron said women can afford to be useless? That was that nervous, oh, damn, he talking about me laugh. That's what that was. She knew he was right, and more than likely, like you know how the saying goes, hit dogs holler. More than likely, she's the type of woman that Myron was talking about. That's why she laughed like that. Very telling. Let's keep it moving.
They said dating sites have shown that 60-70% of women think that they're better than the average man. So you're going to have 300, 400, 500-pound women with 3, 4, 5 baby daddies think they're better than the average guy that work at Home Depot, Amazon, or whatever, making $50,000, $60,000 a year. The average guy that's like 5'10", that's only making $40,000, $50,000 a year, the overweight woman with all these kids and all these baby daddies, she think she's better than you. Wow.
And that's the other part of the equation. A lot of these average women, they think they're a lot more attractive than they really are. Kind of just covered this in another video the other day. I also find it a bit hypocritical for women to be complaining about this, because last time I checked, didn't the medium ugly term come from women?
Wait a minute!
That nigga got a point.
Because they thought that if they dated medium ugly men, they would treat them better. Interesting, ain't it? How you have women out here literally doing the same thing for the exact same reasons, but when men want to do it, oh nah, they're not doing it for the same reasons women are. No, it's because they want to control and do whatever the hell they want. The same argument can be made for women who said they wanted medium ugly dudes. Period. Everything that women are saying in the complaints and the arguments that they're making about men wanting less attractive or wanting to marry less attractive women, you could say the same thing about women wanting medium ugly men. It's for the same reasons. But once again, like I tell you guys, they don't want to give men the same grace that they expect from us. Crazy, bro. Very hypocritical.
He's just short. I mean, you look handsome. For 88, yes. Just not my type. I like men about 6'3", 6.
The elder-dacity. 6'3". How about him being alive? You got 1 foot in the grave. You about to choose yourself into the cemetery. You about to wait yourself into the grave, into an urn.
Yo, when he said the elder-dacity, that took me out. Yo, that took me out. But in all seriousness, man, I'm like, really? This woman, like, come on, man. I gotta be like 6'3". That woman look like she barely 5 foot, can barely. I can't, bro. Oh man, I don't know how women expect men to take them seriously when you got elderly women over here requiring 6 foot men. Like, what is that gonna do for you at that age? Seriously.
And I hate that social media got every girl feeling like she deserves princess treatment or she just deserves a man that should take care of her. Because here we got, outside of looking good, having y'all bodies done, all this other stuff that y'all be focused on, y'all brains don't be no bigger than the scale. Y'all don't have nothing going on for y'all. And outside of looking good, y'all can't get nothing done. Like, a lot of y'all females can't even hold a conversation. A lot of y'all females have no personality. Like, you look good, but do you laugh? You look good, but what do you got going on? Like, I think it's so important that social media is not real and ain't no man just walking in your life should take care of you. Like, you still should have something going for yourself. You still should be able to set you some goals. You still should be able to know how to hold a decent conversation. You still should be able to pour life into him too. Like, so many of y'all want men to take care of y'all, but outside of anything happening, y'all are on to the next. Like, nothing outside of money.
All I'm gonna say is, man, I can't stand when you get a new joint and then the old bitches start hating for me. Like, yeah, I look better. You probably do. But you're not better than her. Understand, for me, off the simple fact, she got a better heart than you. She more peaceful. She's funnier. All them dates I wanted to take you on, and because you dressed bad, I didn't want to go on, we're going. So understand, it's not all about looks, man. Y'all be comparing looks, and for me, motherfuckers be better than people just in general. Because me, brothers, I'd rather deal with a little medium, ugly joint. Good days, she look like MC Light. Bad days, she look like Whippy, but I could deal with it. I'd rather deal with that than dealing with a bad bitch playing me, bitch doing dicks, doing funny shit. It's quiet. Yvette, you can pack it up. That's why I said, man, it's not all about looks. Because a lot of y'all personality be all in them fat asses. A lot of y'all go from 6s to 10s because that ass is fat. I'm gonna be real.
Guys like approachable girls. This is for scientific purposes. I wanted to see if this theory was true. I would have like parties lined up. Some parties I would dress like to the nines. Like I look like a straight up K-pop star. Body banging, hair, makeup. Surprisingly, not a single guy came up to me and talked to me. But when I toned it down a little bit and kind of looked like a cute girl next door, so many guys would come up to me and be like, oh, you're so cute, you want to go on a date? When I actually looked like a 10 out of 10, no guy approached me.
I think to the average guy, what they're looking at that and seeing is like, oh, she probably has so many guys hitting on her, like, why would I try just to get rejected?
I have a question for men and women. What is up with all of the pretty women being single? The most gorgeous women, like stunning, body proper, face card on, but they're single. What is it? I really get so confused when I see a beautiful woman with a nice body, with a nice face, and she's by herself.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because beauty is just beauty. We don't give a fuck. I know more men out here that would settle for a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 woman with a good personality, good morals, respect for herself, and more importantly, respect for him, than a girl who is just beautiful. Beauty is just on the outside, man. You know, the one thing I've realized lately is that men out here are starting to wake up a little bit. Men are out here starting to realize, damn, just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's gonna last. Just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's gonna treat me well. A man is very fucking simple, man. We just want appreciation, respect, and loyalty. Beauty's awesome. It's awesome to have a beautiful girl, but it's more awesome to have a woman who treats you well. That's it. That's exactly why. We're done with the fucking bullshit, the drama, the disrespect, the toxicity, the everything. We just want peace.
Every baddie I know is literally single right now.
Because they have bad personalities.
Every baddie I know is single right now. Put that in there. If you're feeling weird about it, it's hot girl summer. That's why you're single.
I already knew posts like this were coming, where people are going to rationalize their situation to make themselves feel better without actually taking accountability to what's actually happening. I don't know why as a society we think that just because someone's objectively attractive that they have a good personality. The large majority of attractive women have had doors open for them, opportunities given to them because of the way that they look. They've been treated in a positive way by a lot of men, often men with power, because these men want sexual access from them. And so as a result, attractive women are more likely to be egotistical, manipulative, Machiavellian, narcissistic, and just downright negative individuals that don't really have much to add to a conversation besides the way that they look. Now, am I saying that every good-looking girl doesn't have a personality? Absolutely not. But there's a stereotype that exists there for a reason. Let's be real. I'm just keeping it real. Don't kill the messenger. A lot of times when you see an attractive girl and she's not able to find someone that wants to date her, that wants to commit to her, it's not because she's not getting approached. It's not because men are not hitting her up. It's because these men can't tolerate her and they don't find her to be tolerable enough to then date and really just get in a long-term relationship with.
I'm beginning to think maybe we need to redefine what the term baddie means, because it seems like any girl that is slightly above average looking or more, they seem to qualify themselves as a baddie. That girl was cute, but she wasn't like a baddie, like, oh my God, that woman is drop dead gorgeous. Like, come on, man. It just go to show you, man. That's why I did that video the other day about women having inflated egos, man. And a big part of this is because of social media. Like that man said, once they get access to men that have a certain financial threshold and they get treated a certain type of way because those men are just trying to get access to the cheeks, then they feel entitled to a man of that same caliber. This is the reason why they get so upset when they see women that are less attractive than them locking down these men, but they conveniently want to leave out the part where they don't want to add any value or do anything that those less attractive women are doing. I'm like, if you ever notice, the women who complain about this, they always leave that part out. Instead, they make it all about the negatives. Oh, he just want to have somebody he can cheat on and do this and that and the third, when that's far from the case. Like I said earlier, the same reason why these women think that it'll work out better for a medium ugly dude is the same exact reasons why men don't mind going down on looks, so that way they can get better treatment. It's that simple. But y'all let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.